EA Sports coverage for the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park.
Youngboy44 says, suggest deep pass.
The kicker, Blake Rupe, set to start it. And off we go from Buffalo. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Third and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Jordan Howden.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Carr working out of the gun. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Carr from the gun on third down. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll run here with Kamara, and he'll take this down to about the 7. Second and goal. Again, it'll be Kamara. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. Now this looks like a design run, and he will do it himself. He's in. Derek Carr. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll send him over to the left. On play action, Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A tight end in motion now. Now Allen on 1st down. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Willie Gay with the stop. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion, Shakir. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He's got his man. That's Coleman. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll run with Cook. And this time he's in. James Cook, touchdown Bills.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Williams now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. 1st down throw for Carr. He'll get this out to his running back.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, Really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Now, second down throw from Carr. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Carr now to throw on first down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. So now that late touchdown, not only will they take the lead to the locker room, we're going to try to extend it by 2 more. Back is Carr. And he gets into the end zone. A perfect finish to this half. They get the touchdown on the final play and top it off with a 2-point conversion. So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up on the return, it's Williams. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Carr. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Carr now on 2nd down. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That is caught. What a throw. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Carr now. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. He's got that complete to Knox. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And the Saints are going to take over just shy of midfield. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Carr gonna open with a pass here. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Carr connects with Johnson. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Carr here from the gun. He finds Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Daquan Jones with the tackle on that play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Has him on the quick hitter. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Gets this to Johnson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Catch is made in close. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Blake Groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
2nd and 10 now. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Caught. There's that rookie out of Florida State. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First tone of the game for James Cook. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Willie Gay there on the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They send a receiver in motion right. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects with Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Bills trailing on the scoreboard. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience,
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Group B to try the point after. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Saints double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
you spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
He's got Khalil Shakir. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Allen gonna throw again. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now they're going to face third down. Went way outside outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock, but by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary.
Oh my goodness, they're faking it. Oh, he's going to run for it. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on